Hi everyone, my name is Emily Cohoon and I am a LuLaRoe Consultant, and today I wanted to do a video to answer some frequently asked questions that I get often from other girls that are interested in signing up to be a LuLaRoe Consultant. So today I wanted to take the opportunity. I have a quiet house right now. I have 3 little ones, but right now 2 of them are at the store with Daddy and the other one is just getting home from school. So I'm going to take the opportunity real quick to answer a few questions on a video. So I'm going to be looking off to the side a little bit because I have some notes over here of questions that I've been keeping track of that people have been asking. So first question is probably the most important and most asked is, how much does it cost? How much does it cost to be a LuLaRoe Consultant? It is between $4,800 to $600 or $6,000, $4,800 to $6,000 to sign up for LuLaRoe. It depends on what package or what initial order, custom order you make. Every style that we carry is a different price, and so it depends on if you're getting dresses or shirts and skirts. You kind of mix up an order and you get your initial order. It is required that you do at least 300 pieces in your first order. LuLaRoe wants you to be successful, and to be a successful consultant you need to have lots of inventory. To host parties and to sell online, you need to have a good variety for people to buy from. If you host a party and only have 2 things in somebody's size, they're probably not going to buy either one of those 2. So you need to have a good variety, and so LuLaRoe wants you to start off running with a good amount of inventory, and so that's why they require the 300 minimum piece first order. That is all you have to sign, or all you have to pay to be a consultant is just in your ordering. There are no additional fees. There are no monthly fees or fees to have like the marketing material or the system to do invoicing. None of that is additional charge. It's just what you order is what you pay. So it's awesome. There's a lot of benefits that come with LuLaRoe that you don't have to pay for versus some other direct selling companies. So that's something that is really awesome. There are no membership fees. It's just what you buy, and then that is all stuff that's going to make you profit. So it's great. You buy the clothes and you turn around and sell them for a profit, and you go buy more and you take money for yourself and you buy more inventory, and it's awesome. It's a great company. Another question is, how do you get the money? How do you get $5,000? A lot of people don't just have $5,000 laying around. So there's a couple options that a lot of consultants do right now. First one is a no interest free credit card. You can sign up for a business account or a business credit card. That's something that I did because I didn't want to use our savings account for this. So I went to the bank, I got an interest free credit card. It was 18 months, I believe, and I was able to do my initial order on that. It took me about 8 weeks to get my first initial order completely paid back. I also took the advice from other consultants and used all of my profit and put it back into my company, into my inventory. And so the first 3 months I did not pay myself. I just put it all back, all my profit, thousands of dollars of profit back into my company and bought more inventory so I could grow and have a big variety. And then now I've been able to start paying myself. So you don't have to do it that way. I was able to do it that way. You can start paying yourself the first sale. It just depends on how you want to do your business. A lot of people just sell things and do big yard sales or ask family members to help support them in their startup fee. There's a lot of different ways. If this is something that you desire and you want, you'll find the way to get the money, and it will pay back very fast. Another question that people ask is, how much do I have to work? So in the beginning, my first probably probably 2 months or so, I was putting in at least 25 hours a week between parties, my inventory, my pictures taken, everything organized. And now I'm down to about 20, maybe 18 to 20 hours a week. I just try to do a couple hours each day, whether I'm doing stuff like this, like videos, or I'm doing some marketing, or I have a party going on, I have invoicing to do, or things like that. So I have a couple hours every day. I can split that out between the day. I can do a couple hours in the morning, couple hours at night once kids go to bed. It's kind of whenever I get to it and whenever I can. It's awesome. And then I schedule the parties when they're convenient for me. So if I know that Thursday and Friday I have open nights, then I'm going to open those up for some parties. If the next week I just, have my calendar each month, I go through and put down the days that I'm open to do parties, and I book them up. So you just work when you can, and the more you work at the beginning, the faster you're going to pay off your inventory. And then you can kind of reevaluate where you're at and how often you want to do parties and things like that. How much do you make is another question that a lot of people ask me. We make 40 to 50, and it's actually a little bit higher now. It's probably about 55% back on our sales. So when we sell a skirt, we buy it at wholesale and we sell it retail, and we make about 55% of the sale comes to us. It's about $18 to $20 per item, so if you can kind of do the math. So if you are selling 50 items a week, you times that by 20, and that's your take-home profit. That's not your sales, that's take-home. This month, we're in February. Last month, I haven't done my total sales for February yet because we just started it. For January, I think my full amount was about $7,500 in sales, so I took home around $3,600 was my take home for January. And I do online sales and 1 or 2 pop-ups a month. So that's about what I do for my family and what works for me. There's other women that are making $10,000 a month. They're able to do more pop-ups and more parties, and it just kind of depends on what you do. On average, you make about take home $300 to $600 per party. So it's very profitable and awesome. Another question is, how often do you have to order with LuLaRoe? Your first order covers you for 3 months. So that first 300 items covers you for 3 months. And then after that, you're required to do at least 1 order of 33 items. So you don't just do like 2 items here, 2 items there. You have to do at least 1 order of 33 items a month to stay active as an active consultant, which is totally easy to do. You're going to be selling 33 pieces or more a week. So you're going to be buying things. I'm buying over 200 items a month to replenish what I'm selling. So that's really not that much to keep active if you're actively engaged in your business. Another question is, what happens if something happens in your family or your personal life and you cannot sell LuLaRoe anymore? What do you do with all of the hundreds of clothes that you have in your home? There's a lot of options, but the main 2 options are you sell them back to LuLaRoe. They will take back any clothes at 90% of what you bought them for. So you're out 10% of the clothes, but they will buy back the clothes. Or you can sell them off to consultants at wholesale. A lot of consultants will buy from each other. If we know somebody's trying to get rid of a line or they're just not doing it anymore, then we'll go through and we'll buy all their inventory off of them. So there's lots of ways to get rid of the clothes if you absolutely need to, if it comes to that point that you need to stop the business. But hopefully it doesn't get to that point. But there's an out. There's always an out. Don't be scared of that. Last question I wanted to kind of go over was, okay, so what do I have to do to sign up? There is a link that I would forward to you that is an application that you fill out. It's like a couple of questions, like your name and some information, and then it links you as me as your sponsor. And then you have to fill out a short consultant agreement. You do your initial order form, and then you send in that and a voided check to where you want the money deposited when you make your sales. And then LuLaRoe contacts you, and you get going, and you do your initial order, and then the ball starts rolling. I would also give you lots of information to get you started on kind of a to-do list on what you need to do to get ready. In addition to your initial order with your clothes, the only other thing that you really have to pay for, and it's not a have to, is just to get you going, but you'll want like racks and hangers, maybe some bins or things to keep your clothes in to take to the parties, business cards, things like that. I spent about $300 extra after I bought my clothes. I spent about $350 on racks, mannequin, hangers, business cards, things like that. But there are no additional fees from LuLaRoe. There's just what you choose to have for your business to make it function and to work. Another question that brought to my mind is why do you have to have a sponsor? Sometimes people ask that. A sponsor is just kind of your mentor and your trainer. So she's the one that you sign up under, and she helps you, and so it would be me. If you were interested, I would help you in your process. I would help you get all started and kind of guide you along the way to make sure you know what you're doing. And then we just help each other, and I have a great team growing right now with lots of girls that are rocking and doing awesome. I'm also part of a big, huge team of girls, which is a big part of another big team, and so we just grow and we help each other, and the advice that you can get from other girls is awesome and fun. We are all here to just help each other succeed, and it's great because we don't all have the same inventory, so we're not competing with each other. We just help each other, help find each other customers' unicorns and things like that, and it's a lot of fun. The financial side of LuLaRoe is absolutely incredible and amazing, but it's also a fun sisterhood and work environment and people to work with. The people are awesome at LuLaRoe headquarters, but the other consultants that we work with are really fun, and it's just fun to be with other women and help your customers find cute clothes to wear. So LuLaRoe is awesome, fun company. It's just getting started. It's only a couple years old. It's a great time to join in on the movement of LuLaRoe, and it's always going to be changing. This isn't a fad. There's always new things coming out. Patrick, our wonderful designer, is constantly adding new styles and things to, sell. So it's not always just going to be the same styles that are going to get people are going to get sick of or something. New stuff's always coming out, new prints, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of. So if you had any questions, please contact me at LuLaRoe Emily Cohoon @gmail.com. That's LuLaRoe, LuLaRoe Emily EMILY Cohoon COHOON @gmail.com. Or you can find me on my sales page on Facebook at Emily's LuLaRoe Goodness, and you can find me there and ask questions or contact me through my email. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.